Okay, so we're going to practice adding multiples of 10. So in this first video you watched, you learned how to just add on 10. In the second video, you learned how to use different chips, such as rods and cubes, to add on 10. In the third video, you learned about how to use the hundreds chart to add on 10 or multiples of 10. You also learned about how to add multiples of 10 in video 2. Today I'm going to show you two different strategies we're going to use. So let's say I have 35 plus 20. How am I going to figure that out? Well, I know that 20 is a multiple of 10, so I'm going to put 35 in my brain. So 35 is in my brain, and I'm going to count up by tens twice. Because if I count up by tens twice, then that gives me 20. So I'm going to go 35, 45, 55. So when I counted up by tens, my answer was 55. Now let's say I didn't know how to count up by tens. I could use my rods and cubes to help me. So I would build 35, so 3 rods and 5 cubes. And then to make 20, I'm going to need 2 rods. And then when I count them, I always make sure I count my rods first. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. Ooh, I'm sorry, I made a mistake. Let me start over. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55. So I got 55. So I counted up by tens, and I also used rods and cubes. Let's do one more. Let's say I have 31 plus 40. So I'm going to think in my brain. Okay, I'm going to put 31 in my brain, and I'm going to count up by 10. And I'm going to count up 10 4 times because I'm going up 40. So if I have 31, I'm going to count up by 10 4 times. 31, 41, 51, 61, 71. My answer is 71. I could also build that with my rods and cubes and get the same thing. So again, you can either count it up by tens in your brain, or you can build it with rods and cubes. When you play this game right here, you're going to click on the link. You're going to click A to B, and it's going to ask you right here a problem. So 68 plus 20. Well, I put 68 in my brain, and I count up by 10 2 times. So 68, 78, 98. My answer is 98. 98, and I press my enter. Oh, and I did it wrong. I put 68 in my brain and count up 20. So 68, 78, 88. Hopefully you caught me on that. Oh, so I got it right. So 74 plus 20, put 74 in my brain and count up 10 2 times. 74, 84, 94. Oh, put 18 in my brain, count up by 10 3 times. So 18, 28, 38, 48. And I'm going to keep going until I get all of them correct. So that's how you play this game. And then to play the other game, we've played a fruit splat game before, but you are going to do level 3, add multiples of 10 right here. So click. You are going to press slow fruit, and a problem is going to come up. So 60 plus 40. Put 60 in my brain, go up 40. 60, 70, 80, 90, 100. I need to find the 100. Oh, and it's going away. So 30 plus 40. I'm going to put the large number in my brain. 40, 50, 60, 70. And that is how you play Fruit Splat. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this video and those two games you're going to play.